I love, or I don't love, I get stuck in holes of watching um, guy who only listens to rap listens to Queen for the first time reaction video. It's crazy.
Oh,
There's so many on YouTube. All this like
I
the
thought we were trying to cash in on showing my dad
yeah, that's
music
the
he
other
has.
side of it as well. Showing my dad the Strokes, and the dad's like, "Whoa."
While we may look like it, unfortunately, we are peers.
That's
Not,
it. Well, I don't know.
not
Like we could just role play each episode where now I'm your dad and you can be mine next time.
I'll call you daddy if you want.
We'll discuss that later. Right.
There's too much lore there. But I was actually recommended this album personally, not by the algorithm. Well, I wasn't recommended the album. I was recommended a song from the album, and I was like, let's check out the rest of the album because I want more of this vibe. And then I was like, this is a really fucking good album. And I was like, all right, let's do it.
What is it then? Because I don't even know what it's called. I should probably open it up.
So here's rant number one. So just before we went live, I went to make some notes, right? And I go on this band, L'Imperatrice, I'm guessing is how you say it. It's very French. There's an accent on the E. There's an apostrophe after one letter, it's very French. The Wikipedia, like, please donate to us, is bigger than the write-up for this band on Wikipedia. It also ends at 2019. January 2019 is the last entry for anything on this Wikipedia article for the band. The album I've sent you is from 2021. So
this is untreaded grounds. We're through the looking glass now.
Yeah. So I don't really have much to tell you other than I guess it's a group of 6 musicians. It says that the group's father is on keyboard, so I don't know how much of them are a family, but if they are, that's pretty badass. It's one talented ass family. It's in that French, like, chill vibes, heavily electro influenced, like Daft Punk style new disco, but it leans way heavier into like R&B, smooth, chill kind of vibes than like the dance to this vibes of like Daft Punk. Like, imagine like Daft Punk having a chill Sunday evening. Yeah, I don't know. It's the first song of the album. The song's in French, so I can't tell you what it's about. It's just a vibe.
Cool. Right, let's give it a listen.
It's smooth.
It does have that sort of like Discovery Daft Punk. Something about us.
Yeah.
Something about it.
But they've very much got their own vibe.
Yeah.
It's way more like bandy. Like Daft Punk is way more loopy, but this is like, you can tell this is a band playing their own.
Yeah.
They use space really well as well.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, yeah.
Hand in both ears as well.
Yeah, her voice is so nice. It's like the bass is so low, it really just sits there like underneath the tracks, which just lets them go off.
Yeah.
It's like it's not overpowering, but you could tell they're really just having fun with it.
Yeah, I really respect that sort of stuff. Because you play bass. It's like it's the laughed upon instrument in a band from the outside looking in. You only need to look at it for like 3 minutes to actually realize that it's what holds everything together.
Yeah. It'd be fun in a live show.
Yeah,
do some cool shit like that. All on like the ands as well. Just feels good.
A few clicks.
And you know what's coming. Yeah, this band has their shit together, dude.
Well, it's that classic like post-tune whistle.
But everything's understated. It's one thing I love about this album is it's constantly interesting but never overwhelming.
Well, that's the whole the structure and benefit of it is that when the hits do come in, that's at least in this track, that it's built around you waiting for those moments.
Yeah. Music at the end of the day is just tension and release, right?
Yeah, exactly. There we go, track 1.
So that's Anomaly.
That was great. I really like that. I literally, all I had to go off was the name, and immediately assumed it was Japanese. Looked at the band name, it's French. And then also the album cover. Yeah, that's it. And then the album cover as well. That was great. Okay. Second track, Bao Fu Fountainelle.
Fee Fountainelle.
Right, a bit of live guitar.
Ça démarre au quart de tour, la pensée fait des tours, et plus la montre tourne, plus tu perds le nord.
See, so one of my first loves when getting into music was the French house movement, the Ed Banger records. All back with Daft Punk, because everyone does, but then moving into Ed Banger with Justice, but then that whole label of DJ Mede and Sebastian. But the thing is that with all that, none of it ever featured vocals, and if it did, it was always just samples. So I'm so unfamiliar with French language music. It's this whole subsection that I never delved into.
The drums are so forward on this song as well, really punchy.
Passer les premiers frissons, passer le mur du con, t'as enfin pu dire non, et tu l'as dit très fort.
But yeah, this is very much that. This is almost like a linear groove. Nothing's playing at the same time, other than just the stuff sitting way in the back.
But it's not, here's my part, here's your part, here's your part. It's all because so much of this is based around electronic keyboards. I don't even know if there's 3 keyboard players or it's just one guy who's switching between different timbres.
Yeah, let me look at the 4 lines of the Wikipedia.
Well, I'm assuming the 3 people in the band from the album cover.
The band is actually 6 people.
6 people. Okay.
Yeah, so there's 2 keyboards, bass guitar, electric guitar, drums, vocals. Wait, that's not 6, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that is 6. Okay, word. This hook is just so good. But yeah, everything dances around the groove, but it's not this call and response style. It's just I come in on this part and I come in on this part kind of thing. It's one flow. It's nice.
Do you know if it's just one vocalist that's just doing double takes, or is it 2 vocalists?
Yeah. She gets doubled up or chorus or something.
I respect that because I like it. That was always a massive thing whenever I would make or produce anything. Would always do bands double vocals, even when it's the same lines. But you can see they're playing with it, but they're dropping in and out of harmony as well while they're doing it, and it's such a great way to layer things. It's lovely.
The texture of this album is the most impressive thing for me. As nice as the groove is to listen to, it also just literally feels good. It's like pop and bubble wrap. It's just so satisfying. I think that's been the greatest push in music in the past couple years. Is just really pushing texture and getting the most out of digital spaces that we can.
Yeah, you can even see it in pop music, really. You really zero in on the trends of it because we're in such
pop music is way more about texture than especially notation.
Yeah, I feel like it has been for a while as well.
Yeah. When was the last time you had a snare drum in a pop song, right? It's always something random with a snare. I don't know if it's starting the next song. I think it is starting Submarine. Not all of the songs in this album are actually sung in French. She does also sing in English.
Okay. I'm happy to keep it going. I'm happy to keep it
just leave it running. Yeah. What we got?
That's Emerson. Keyboard and bass mirror each other.
Yeah. This band has so many intros to the song, and I actually love that. It's kind of a dying thing.
Yeah.
Where it's just just a dedicated intro section.
Just to land in the right key.
Yeah. The basses, the color choices are so good every time. The high notes never feel like they're interrupting anything because they're just they're really pushing the harmony.
Yeah, and it's interesting where he's doing his little fills as well. He always returns to on the kick as well, but still picks his spots to come in for the little riffs in between as well. It keeps it interesting. It's that sort of stuff that encourages repeat listens, I think.
Yeah, exactly. The keyboards are never really doing the fills. It's always like the keys just being pushed back into on the one by the bassist.
Yeah. Nah.
Were you counting? Just their little break sections are so fun in like every song. They keep it so simple but so like nasty. You just got that slow climb in the second synth, and then the full like syncopation. Now the bass comes in. Everyone's throwing their little piece at it.
Exactly, yeah, even in the percussion. And then we get back.
She's like, this is what Marilyn Monroe thinks she was singing like. Like, it's so breathy. But in like a really good way. It works so well. And whatever I don't know enough about like mastering, but whatever they've done, it fucking works with her voice like so well.
Whenever I used to master something, used to do, some guy actually paid me to master something as well. And all I did was slightly compress and put reverb with the entire album. And he was like, this sounds great. Like, yeah, it does.
Yeah, sidechain everything together, done. Yeah. Joe Dart once had a good idea for an app where, like, instead of getting quieter, songs get louder at the end.
Yeah.
And I think some tracks in this album really apply to that. Where like someone just decides to start going off right at the end. Like a lot of the end section of that is like, all right, let's have some fun. Like it felt like they were just chilling in the studio, not like here's the big planned ending, which is good.
So just stop there after track 3 on to track 4, Submarine. There's definitely a pace that's been set so far. Everything's around the same BPM. Which, it is nice, and it makes it's hard to then pick a place to stop because it feels like everything's fine. But yeah, I don't know, no spoilers. But if it is gonna sort of raise the sort of tempo at some point, it would be nice.
Daddy trying to go to bed.
You got 13 tracks.
Put me to sleep, son.
I like it, but that's sending me off.
It's 9:30 here, son. I'm off to bed in a bit.
Right, okay, we'll go in track 4, Submarine, unless he said
this one is in English.
Okay, oh, there we go. I like this one already.
Oh no, this one. Oh, this one's for me, yeah. Well, actually, I think it might only be the chorus.
Yeah.
This one's one of my favorites. This one I keep coming back to.
Cool. Okay.
The hook is just so nice.
Nice bit of space.
I like that they outline the chords at the start of every song. It's always nice. Especially when you want to play along. It's like, oh, okay, here's the info.
That's like, you can hear that in the far back. That's straight out of fucking what's that?
Yeah.
Is that Lady by Mojo? It's like that.
Yeah.
Probably French, probably.
They all steal from each other. That's why all the music's so good.
Okay.
Oh, the bass is just the tippy tapping like over the rhythm, like really pushing those threes.
There's something about it carries on. There's something about these choruses I love in either tracks like that or just in general, where it's just the same note, like almost like staccato vocals.
Yeah.
Nice.
They cut out beats so well. Like, yeah, we'll just skip 3 here and roll it over from 4 and it'll just work.
It's definitely not like we do. So nice. It's definitely like, okay, 4 bar, the chorus. There seems to be a bit of a play about where we can be saying, unless I just can't count, playing about with like the lengths of the verses. Which, it's nice. It's a bit surprising.
I was gonna do the full nerdy listen like that to the album, but I just didn't find the time to, or I like really track everything down. But it's not what this is about. This is about just fucking, yeah. Also, the like talking between the bass and the vocalist right now is really nice. Like just emphasizing the certain notes with her, so it works so well. I think that's something that like Leland Sklar in particular was really good at, like mirroring vocals with the bass line. The heaviest
they're just having a good time. They're just having a good time.
You can tell they're all like facing each other in the studio and just giving each other the fucking nastiest faces. Big smiles.
This best bit the single, surely.
It's either this or Bertefil, which is coming up kind of soon. You can see that one's like by far. Oh, that one by far has the most listens. They don't really have blowouts.
Yeah.
Like they just give everyone the space and like they play what they want, but they never go heavy with it.
Yeah, you can tell that even just from 4 tracks in.
Yeah.
Oof.
Like they're always unique, but never like super heavy, which is nice because the songs always start on an intro as well, so you're never like. That is one thing that could be a cool moment in this album where it's like, boom, but it doesn't really do that. It's not what it's for.
I'd definitely say that's up there for the best one so far. Even as much as you're like, oh, I'm avant-garde, I don't need choruses. A good chorus is fine. You know,
exactly.
It makes a song at the end of the day.
They're popular for a reason.
Yeah, that's the one.
There's a reason most people know Beethoven because it's like the only classical music with a chorus. He comes back in on fire leaves.
But none of them know it's Beethoven, though. That's the thing. We're like, oh, but another right. Okay, that's Beethoven, right? Track 5. I can't pronounce that. Right, track 5.
Oh, come on, give it a go. Give it a go. It's only incredibly French.
L'équilibriste?
L'équilibriste? L'équilibriste?
That's what I said. That's what I said.
I'm also probably wrong. Every time you hear a song that just opens with like a honky tonk synth, you're just gonna assume it's this bad. I feel like this song's trying to seduce me. That's the vibe I get.
It's that very bright, almost like 808 snare type thing.
I wonder what they write first.
I think just the way that a bunch of these songs are leading, it's got to be the chord progression.
Yeah.
And then they just give it to the bassist and he like goes downstairs.
Exactly, right? Because the bass line definitely has to be one of the last parts because he has to just be like, where is my room? I'm looking for it. I don't think there's 2 keyboard players and somehow none of them have tried to make it about themselves, which is very impressive. But meanwhile, the bassist is like, I'm here.
Okay, this is different.
Oh yeah, big break.
Yeah.
Ooh, the way it pans. It's nice when like it's such a simple fill, but you just add that little thing to it.
Straight from left to right, in the middle.
See, this is the synth players taking their moment, and even that was just good coloring. There was no.
Well, it's because
nothing flashy.
And it's still a backseat even on their moment because the thing is the percussion. So it's like they're even setting the scene for their own little breakdown.
They just have the 2 most dedicated dedicated to the groove keyboard players of all time.
I'm actually really worried because it seems like I will do in a second. It's about to end. I swear they cut off the phrase. It's there. No, it's actually there. They cut them in a beat early on that one.
Yeah.
It's like I don't even know. It's probably just 4/4 down to a 3/4. So let me just listen to that last little bit again and see if we can hear it more with the vocal. Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah. Shit, I didn't notice that.
That sort of shit, That's the mathematician shit. I love it, but like, those are the shit that I wish I could do, and probably could if I actually sat down and do it. But when I listen to it, it's like, how do you fucking think of that?
The modulation, it's executed so it just slides under it. I actually hadn't noticed that before.
It's pretty cute. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Next track, off to the side. We're back to English.
Off to the side. Maybe this one's in English.
Hotline Bling, mate. It's that.
Oh shit! Yeah, it is. It's actually even the fucking tempo of it's the same. Oh, but here we go. Here's the complications.
Yeah, you can hear. Nice. That's like the mouth organ shit.
Yeah. Just the bassist just drawing like these beautiful lines between the downbeats as well. Do 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 do. Like playing with both the beat and the vocals. Like just the bridging from the bassist like consistently across the whole album is so good.
And you hit the groove.
And then you got the conga is
I love a track that waits a minute 12 to get into the groove, mate. All just straight fucking build up. But the build up's sick as well. It's like its own thing. I'd be happy with just straight Hotline Bling the entire time.
The patience in that fill from the bassist, like really pulling it.
There's some really nice in the chorus overdubs with herself of a background harmony vocal, which hasn't been there. Like there's been no oohs and ahs at all through the whole album so far. Apart from that one.
La la la.
Yeah.
The French, one ooh but no la la la. You think it's gonna end?
Oh.
Nope. We're going somewhere else, Adam. Are we? I love this. Yeah, destroy the song, big jazz solo.
There we go.
Come somewhere new. Finally, a keyboard player gets to go off.
The guitar as well. The Nile Rodgers style.
the most classic funk of just fucking all the 16ths, but then don't, and then come back in somewhere around.
They're making a meal of this chorus, isn't it? They're like, we are going to use this in every context possible. Conga solo chorus, just arpeggiated keyboard chorus. We'll do
random jazz solo. All right, here we go. I'm not gonna say anything. I love this song so much. I have a rant after it. This song is why I listen to the album.
Nice.
There's a fun intro, and then oh my god, the groove in these choruses. You're actually not ready. This song is so fucking sick. There's a reason it's got double the listens of like everything else.
I don't want to bring attention to my xenophobia, but my two favorite tracks have been the ones with the English titles. I'm just saying. Right.
Fucking right, they have.
Right, okay. Track 7. Something French. Père de fils au filet.
Père du fil.
There we go. That's what I said.
I've heard it so much, that's why I know. You see those 16 million? I'm a lot of those. I'm a fucking lot of those. I love this schoolyard, 80s funk intro. But you're not ready for it, it's going. The way the violins and the bass talk.
Oh.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh.
Sits on the beat. Oh.
They're having fun with that one, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, there we
She's
go.
just chasing the backbeat.
Little walking bass. I'm back down again. There you go.
Oh. Like, you just put that in the loop pedal and just take turns. Like, what are we doing with this? You know it's coming.
Absolutely.
And now in the back, you can hear the synth really starting to It literally plays one note for the whole song until now, and it's just adding everything. It's joining in the main harmony. Yeah, that song is fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was
But
great.
also my least favorite song in the album now.
Oh, okay.
Because that chorus, the way she chases the backbeat is so fun and rhythmically interesting. I want to sing along, but this song is in French. And so I kind of just get frustrated. I try to listen to it. I don't know what they're saying. I don't speak French. I Googled the lyrics, and then I realized that French is the worst language of all time. As someone that's Polish, my language gets made fun of because we only use consonants. French only uses vowels. They're just as ridiculous. Okay, like one of the words in the lyrics is jus, right? Jus, Jouent. Excuse me.
They're just
like
ghost consonants.
Nothing but ghost consonants. It's a Joe Dart solo, dude. So it's like
Carol Vorderman reaches for the paddle and there's nothing on it. Like.
But yeah, no, that song is really fun, dude. It's so fun. That it is very listenable. Me and my girlfriend were like cooking together once and just had the song on loop because if it wasn't for the intro, it really would just fade in and out of itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just the way she hits the backbeat, like in that first verse, is so good. Also, all of the songs have chorus before verse.
Yeah, they definitely like show the hand before they play it. And then
yeah, it's like
give you a taste, isn't it? Give you a little taste. And
they have like a fun intro.
Our way back there?
Yeah, it's like fun intro that tells you nothing about what you're about to listen to. Then the chorus, and then maybe you'll get a verse, or you might just get more groove.
Right.
So
keep it going. Souffle. Oh, I don't know what an OEU next to each other says.
Oh yeah, look, there's prime example. OEUR. Why? There's two vowels left. Just chuck them in.
I bet you don't pronounce the R. I bet you anyway.
It's like souffle au cœur. Nothing like that.
Let's go.
If anyone wants to know how my French accent is decent, I pretend I'm throwing up while I speak. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Maximilien.
It's like a guttural thing, really. It's it. But yeah,
de fil.
Just over halfway through. It's going down easy. It is going down easy.
Yeah.
As much as your French accent makes it sound like you're vomiting, it is going down easy.
Whenever you hear me do it from now on, Adam, you have to think that in my head I'm saying don't throw up, but try. All right, let's do it. Cool. Souffle au cœur.
Sounds lovely. I'll have one of them. So, come with chips.
This is very much, we know the track before this one is the track, so just, you can relax before we go back into it.
I'm jumping ahead, but I'm looking at this 38-second track after this as well, which is the title track.
Bold move, really.
It is nice to take a little break after so much texture for so long. It's like eating.
Yeah.
It's like having like a bit of watermelon after a bunch of chocolate cake.
Yeah. I love that. And then it becomes a song anyway.
Yeah. Like, well, it was actually a watermelon souffle.
You know what? They were in the studio. They were like, all right, let's just bring it down nicely. And then someone started playing. Yeah.
He jumps on the drums. Oh, go on then. Oh, I thought he fucked up. I thought I broke. Oh, that's great. This is where
there's nothing like changing the snare.
This is where the bass player went to the toilet and then he was like, you know what? I just pitched out my keyboard. He like lifted up the side bit of his keyboard and there was another octave there that no one knew about.
It's always like there's always a big chord happening somewhere, and the way the bass just noodles into the next one every time is always so good. It never feels like jumpy or awkward.
Yeah, and the big chord isn't always coming from the keyboards as well, which is always fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great little switch up there.
This bassist found a band that like just lets him play however he bassist wants to in any disco
he
funk
might be
setting.
the founding member. He might be the main member. One of them. It's one of those setups where they have the vocalist in the back and the like.
Yeah.
the one of the musicians is stood front and center. It's like, yeah, this is my band.
Like anytime any bassist tries to play this at the studio, you know, the engineer comes in. It's like, it's not really what we're looking for today, Larry. Like, you know, just keep it simple like this. You don't need to do all that. This guy's like, look, my dad is the band manager. All right.
I'm saying that the one time he leaves, the keyboard player's like, I've got to pull double time.
True.
Right, okay. After the first instrumental is the shortest track on the album, which I said is also the title track, 38 seconds. Give it a little go. I'll let it flow straight into the next track as well, because it's only a short one.
Let's see how they did it. They didn't.
Nice. I thought they were going to build on that, but then they just whoop.
Yeah. Ooh.
I like these sort of ones. These sort of like the note never ends,
Yeah.
and we just fuck about with it there. I wish.
You know, it's one of those ones where every time he pressed a different key, he looked at someone else and like, I fucking love when keyboard and piano players do that shit. It's like this chord, but this chord, or this note. Oh, Voodoo is this one is just groove. Like everyone's about to show off their pocket.
Yeah, that's slowly creeping in now.
Yeah.
That's the timer from the last track as well.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's creeping.
It's getting a little louder as well.
Ah, Nick cut, yeah. Oh, it was like composer.
Yeah. They have a guitar player. When they do live shows, he must just sit there. Like,
No, he's got to be playing something else at the same time. He's down as multi-instrumentalist. Like,
Wait, it just has a guillette trochlier electric guitar. So he must have a special chair when they're on stage.
maybe he does the lights or something.
Yeah. And then you get a real bass.
Yeah, there it is. You really hear
And then
the
you hear
difference.
and then you hear the guitar. You're actually not ready for what this is about to be. You're not ready for what this is about to become.
Okay.
It's literally going from like, yeah,
Oh,
French new disco to just classic funk done French.
yeah.
And then that this feels like a James Brown song now.
You can hear it. Wow.
Yeah. Everyone's sticking to the script. Like, they actually knew that groove worked. They didn't change anything about it for like 5 straight measures.
I'm assuming it's like just samples from, I don't know, French TV.
Yeah. They're finally letting the guitarist do something.
Yeah, this has been kind of his track.
The average guitarist couldn't play in this band, like not because they don't have the talent, the ego just wouldn't be able to take how much love the bassist gets.
It's true. It is kind of funny how in these styles of music, how for the back the guitarist is compared to traditional, you know, you rocking indie bands and such.
Oh, you want to be a funk bassist? Okay, step 1, become a virtuoso, and then maybe we'll give you an audition.
This has been really great. There are only 3 tracks left.
Yeah.
But and it's not. I feel like what I said before about I wonder if they're going to step up the tempo. I don't feel like the tempo's really sort of changed, but it's more what they're filling the tempo with that they've decided to set the whole album out. You get certain tracks that feel like they've got more to them or more, you know, tempo to them just by the fact that they're using more, you know, either triplets or, you know, more closely packed in. Notes, I suppose. But yeah.
Or like they shape the groove across like 8 bars instead of 4.
Yeah.
So it feels like it's trucking along more.
Exactly. And Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Right, three left. Digital Sunset. I know that one. There we go.
Yeah.
Track
And
11.
Voodoo, of course, you can say.
Voodoo. Yeah, the question. mark.
Voodoo. It is a question mark, so you have to go higher at the end. You know?
It's true. That's the way it works. Right. Okay. Track 11. Digital Sunsets.
Sitting on the express, truth is on your blue dress. But in all this mess, nobody could care less. I read in your eyes.
Everyone left about the guitarist and the vocalist.
Something deep inside.
Someone sat at the keyboard.
Maybe you just joined the band late.
The abyss is my business. Look at me and
He's gonna be the only person that watches this, so why are they roasting me so much, man?
you don't
My family dragged me into this band.
He's
Kicking
doing,
and
he's
screaming.
doing a great job either way. Even if he's only getting paid part-time.
maybe your life has pacified.
It's really interesting effects on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Throughout this, really.
Is it me I'm talking about? 'Cause I really don't know you.
There we go. Oh, that's the
fuzz, yeah, the little wah pedal. Only in the left though. I think it's nice, so you can identify it like clearly, because otherwise it'd probably just get lost in the back.
I really like. Oh, I like that, the double bass. The use of strings is even there again. Just throughout the album, they're not. They use
Yeah.
sparingly, but when they're definitely used for a reason. I always remember thinking, Random Access Memories, the Daft Punk album. There's that one track that has just one track with a little breakdown with a child's choir, and I was like, do you know how expensive a full child's choir would be for 15 seconds, mate? Like, I know it's like, this is my last album, we're gonna do it all out, but you definitely spend like multiple thousands of pounds for 15 seconds of this track.
The amount of red tape about getting one little kid in that fucking studio.
There's one kid, they just like made him sing over and over again.
This is like the poppiest song.
Yeah, it's definitely up there. Again, they're playing again with the not the tempo of the track, but the feeling of the track in terms of the tempo. Because it's this, these parts at the beginning were very, very slow paced, but when they sort of, go into the choruses,
When the percussion comes
exactly, yeah, it doesn't change the BPM, but it feels like it's faster.
in. Yeah. That is one of my favorite things when you hear drum solo. Is like, has he sped up or is it just a smaller
hitting stuff
subdivision?
more. Yeah, I'm just hitting more stuff within the same rhythm.
But are you gonna come back in on one, big guy? Have you really got this?
Okay, track 12.
Yeah, Digital Sunset, way more background song. It's kind of getting us in that somber feel for the end. And what's this one called, Adam? If you could.
Tombe por Essine. I said
Yeah, yeah.
Instead of la. This is straight something about you, Daft Punk, the guitar tone.
Oh yeah. So much distortion. There's so much, so many bass lines of like the root note, skip a beat, little.
Yeah. They definitely have like their old standards they step back on, but it's where they place them, I think, is the interesting thing.
They do it so much where it's like each instrument picks a partner for like the first half of the bar and then a different partner for the second half, and that's what just it intertwines everything so well.
It's like filling the blanks. It's like here's my 4 and here's the bits where I'm not doing something. So this is the bit where I'm doing something, and I'll do a bit on your bits where you're not doing something. It's all This is like some Steely Dan shit, mate. This is really well thought out. I'll show you, but I think they're definitely playing with some time signature bullshit here. It's simulated. The slide makes it seem like it plays off beat, but instead that's so cool.
And they double the kick as well to really just like make you uncomfortable. Where the fuck is that kick?
That's so great. like a simulated change of time signature. And the Spanish
And now
guitar
just-
out of fucking
Yeah,
nowhere.
the classical guitar.
Bring out the flamenco, mate. Why not? You've done a bit of
At this
conga.
point. No sad boy keyboard.
Three, four. There we go. Very back in.
I love the bassist phrases, like almost if they do start on one, there's loads of build up on like between the 4 and the 1, but there's so many times he just comes in before the 1, and it really just adds to that whoosh that so many the songs have. And then just of course there's always a synth way at the bottom.
Yeah. Wow, what a track! I can't get over that little slide to sort of and the oh, you thought I was gonna kiss
Yeah.
you, right? Like, that's so cool. Yeah. Right, that's it then. 13th track.
Let's check. Tendu d'amour perdu.
Tell you what, I demore this album, mate. That's not the right one.
Let's quickly look up what Demore means. Let's see how wrong you were to say that.
I reckon it's like L'amour.
What is Demore? Wait, it's an amorous man or a love child?
I'm not far off.
A love child, yeah. The Google Translate as a love child. So.
Bloody French, mate. Oh, off the note. Right, all right.
Crazy people.
Let's close it out. Track 13. There we go. You had to.
Yeah.
You had to.
Wait, you ready? Yeah, it never goes up.
Nice. Oh, a bit of fuckery.
Yeah.
Moi aussi, je me perds.
And then just a different song.
Je crois entendre et tu chantes ton
You were right about the intros before. There's definitely like every time. It's like, you know what? What else can we do? What else is the bag of tricks?
Nah. We're gonna do something else.
And then they go, and they're like, use that.
Yeah. The first 16th hi-hat groove
It's true. Yeah, surprising.
in an entire disco album.
Surprising. I don't know what, hacks they're using, or if it's traditional synths or it's on the computer, but the choice of some of these effects on the keyboards have been really, really interesting throughout. It's not just. It's like it's like the Argos catalog. It's like we're bleeding through. It's not just
The use of panning. The use of panning is like so good as well. It really does create that like soundscape.
It was said all the way through. This has been some really, really well thought out stuff. A lot of labour and love.
I'd love to hear the demos for some of these tracks. Like, what were the original ideas before they got here?
I'm interested in seeing what a lot of this sounds live as well, because
Yeah,
there is the cynical viewpoint, which is like, because I wouldn't say it's overproduced, but this is such well thought out studio music where you want to see how it translates to a live setting. But
you want to see a
technical skills definitely
30-minute. You want to see a 30-minute sound check live between 6 people?
But either way, the just for the musicianship throughout the album, the technical skills definitely there. You can imagine that they
To know
they're
that
so
this is a
tight.
band.
Yeah, to play together.
Yeah. It both sounds very human and like people are playing these lines, but everything is so locked in that it's like it's got that made in a computer disco house feel. When they just match everything together, it's always so nice.
This drummer's gone home.
His wrist hurt.
Doesn't
And that's how it ends. That's the final hit of the album.
That was
Pretty fucking good, eh?
That was great. I really enjoyed that. That's not, all I had to go off was you sending me a link and an album cover, but that's not where I thought that was going to go in. But I really, really enjoyed that. That was great.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm going to have a little fuck about with these ones and see what else they've done then. So
Yeah, the album art as well, we didn't talk about, is like really cool.
Well, what an album. What a way to start it off.
Yeah.
What a way.
We've peaked.
That's it.
It says don't get better than this.
I'm thinking of
Yeah, I
the one
wish
that I'm thinking of for next. I'm like, it's interesting. We'll put it that way.
I just wish I had more to say about this band, but their Wikipedia, the references list is bigger than the write up of the band.
Well, it speaks for itself, Max.
Exactly.
That's the takeaway catch line into it. The music speaks for itself.
Fucking hell, it does.